just crossed the border. We're in Canada. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, all the traffic signs are in French. Dang. Hey you guys, good morning and happy Thanksgiving. I'm here in the city, as you can see, and we are heading to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I don't know if you can see back there, but it's all like blocked off and barricaded already. I just parked. It is very early in the morning. You can see the sun is still rising. I got up early because I wanted to get a good spot. I'm still running behind. Let me switch so you can see better. I'm carrying my bag down here, so it's hard to hold the camera. So yeah, I will check in with you guys once I find my spot. Bye! I just arrived at my spot and there's already a lot of people, but I still got a really good spot for getting here about 2 hours before it starts. As you can see, that's the rail right there, so that's where the parade is going to be coming through. It's getting a little crowded, but I'm excited. NYPD is already out in full force. I'm going to flip it so you can see. But the parade is going to pass through right down this street. So it should be a pretty good view. And then I'm just wearing cream, brown, this fur coat, my sweetie bag. I have gold earrings and a gold bracelet. Bye. So as you can see, the parade just wrapped up. These are all the people leaving the parade, including myself. It was amazing. It was my very first time watching in person. I normally just watch on TV. And yeah, all the floats were much bigger in person than I was expecting. And there was good crowd interaction. It was a really good time. Hey you guys, so I am back in the city this morning and we are heading to Fifth Avenue, of course. We've got a full day planned ahead. I'm just in my taxi right now. Later this afternoon, the real reason why I'm out here, if you can believe it, I got a coveted reservation for breakfast at Tiffany's. At Tiffany's, their flagship store here in the city. The fact that I could get the reservation at all is insane, but the fact that I got it within my first 3 months living in New York, like the universe is just on my side. Like the universe agrees with me living here, I think. So these are, I don't know if you can tell with the lighting, but I got my normal nails and I just got the Tiffany blue with them to get in the spirit, and I've got my pearls, my pearl necklace, and you can't really see in the cab, but a really cute little black dress. I've got my gloves, my sunglasses, and then it's good that I'm going because I also need to pick up a gift from Tiffany's for Christmas that I have been eyeing for some time. So that's later. Right now we're heading to Victoria's Secret, their flagship store here in the city, because they've got like a cute little like pop-up situation going on upstairs to like recognize and celebrate the tour 23. So there's supposed to be cute little treats and desserts from this like star pastry chef, champagne. They're supposed to have like a display of some of the items that the models wore on the runway this season. And I've actually never been to the Victoria's Secret out here. I've only ever been to them like in malls around the country, so that should be interesting. So yeah, just a fun day of eating, shopping, a little champagne, and that's it. And it's kind of cold, but luckily I've got this big fur coat on. All right, I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey you guys, so we are here on Fifth Avenue and it's the Queen of Christmas with the Queen of Christmas. Yes, we're at Victoria's Secret, and as you can see, they're already getting in the holiday spirit with their Christmas decorations. So that's a sign. They've got decorations going all the way down. I'm cutting out of the way, but you know you have to walk fast out here. So I also want to show you like up here. Hold on, so you can see. Mariah Carey, and now I'm like getting into, and they've got her like dancing in the monitors. So we're gonna go in and see if they're still doing the pop-up shop on the 6th floor, I think I was told, and see what we find. Okay, bye.
With
do feel like this is something Mariah Carey would wear around the holidays. I'm a present. So I'm here on the top floor here at Victoria's Secret. They've just opened this little bar, cocktail, lounge area. It's super cute. And they've got pieces from their runway show from this season that the models wore that you can look at and touch. So cool. I showed you the tasting menu. It's the Victoria's Secret champagne bar and experience. I got the bombshell passion. I don't know if you can see that. So, let's try. That's good. It's like sweet. It's got the champagne bubbles, a little kick. Then I also had the red velvet brownie. And look how cute it is. Oh, wait. It's really bright here. Oh. It has the Victoria's Secret's logo on it, the VS. So let's try it.
Pero aún así yo tengo todo, yo lo tenía todo guardado. Sí estaba limpia siempre la cocina. Y por ejemplo los trastes tenían como una barrita acá de lado, que si los secas y entras, no la ves, o sea, no los ves. O sea, acá están los trastes. Pero realmente aquí en la pared, entonces no te desmadre, no se ve tanto derecho. Siempre puse estas dos todas para que no o sea, tuvieran como acceso a intentar buscar y así no te ya no lo tengo que pedir, pero ya no solo exactamente. Entonces ellos se acostumbran a ir por su fruta o así, como si pedir.
asked me if I could have treated you better, but nope. Not at all. Not at all. Oh my gosh. Hey y'all. Hello dolls. Good morning. Good early morning. I've been on the road for a little minute now because we are going international with it today, honey. Yes, so we are hopping over the border to Canada. I am going to Canada for a few hours today to purchase a new winter coat. First of all, like, do I hear myself? Like, who do I think I am? That's flexing on myself. Like, but anyways, yeah, so we are hopping over the border. We are going to Montreal, Canada today, skating through this album like a Montreal Canadian. Because you have to go to Canada to cop the Canada Goose, am I right? So yes, as you guys know, I have been living in New York for 3 months now, and I am approaching my very first New York winter, and it's already getting real cold outside. It's getting real icy, real dicey. So it's time for me to stop playing and invest in a coat, and this is like one of the brands that a lot of people recommended to me. It was Canada Goose and Montclair, but they both seem cute. I just picked Canada Goose. So, yeah, so we are heading into Montreal. I am an hour away now from the border. And I don't know if all Canada Goose stores or locations do this, but they mentioned that they have like this immersive room where you can try on different coats, and they can set like different temperatures and winter environments in the room, so you can really get a sense of if that coat is going to do what you need it to do in winter and wind and icy conditions, etc. So that should be really cool. I don't know if I'll be able to film in there, because I have noticed just from my short time here in New York, like shopping, the stores out here really don't like for you to like film on an actual camera, but they don't mind if you like take pictures on your phone. So we'll just have to see. But yes, I'm so excited. I actually have not been to Canada before. Every time I've gone out the country, it's been to Mexico, and that's just for me, like, haven't been on the West Coast. So I've been to a bunch of different cities in Mexico, Rocky Point, Cancun, Tulum, and I used to, when I lived on the West Coast, I used to speak conversational Spanish, so I could speak it and I could understand it, so I did fine. But in Canada, you know, a lot of people speak French. I don't speak French, my sister does. I don't speak a lick of French, and I didn't pull out any Canadian cash, so this should be very, very interesting. And I'm just driving over the border because the train didn't have the times that I needed for when I needed to be there and when I need to be back. And Montreal is like a couple hours from me. So yeah, so that's what we're doing today. Unfortunately, it's not going to be like a full-blown like weekend trip, or like how I do some of my trips that I share with you guys on here, just because I got a lot going on right now, okay? I am full-blown like in the middle of planning for my birthday, planning for Christmas. I'm still like putting Christmas decorations and decor up around my house. Like, I'm trying to get things together for the end of the year, for New Year's, and I just don't have the time right now. So we're just gonna go, we're gonna get the coat. I might stop at like one place, because I did want to see this, I think it's a church, Notre Dame, that looked really pretty. So maybe we'll stop there, maybe we'll stop for food. I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm a little nervous about getting over the border, girl. I have my passport. I'm not worried about that, but because I'm driving over, I don't know, like, as you guys know, I'm a journalist, so I move like where's this air? I move every other year pretty much, and sometimes there's overlap. So right now I still have my house in Kentucky, and then when I lived in Kentucky, I still had my house in North Carolina. But I'm a little nervous to drive over the border because my car has Kentucky plates, but I have a North Carolina driver's license, but my passport has my California home address on it, but I have a New York residence. Like, they're gonna think your girl is coming over there trying to commit fraud. Or they're gonna think I'm like a spy or something. And it's like, no, I'm just a girl. I'm just a Sagittarius. So I can never stay in one place too long. But hopefully everything will be okay. Today I'm just wearing my long sleeve black turtleneck bodysuit by Skims. I'm also wearing my black leather pants from Misguided. I have on this nice fur camo winter coat. It's by Paris. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it's like really pretty. It's bright, like, I'll try to show you guys better when I get out of the car. Bright neon green, like, and it's super like gray and cloudy today, so this is gonna pop. It's gonna stand out. And then I've just got some black chunky winter boots on. So yes, that is it. And hopefully the next time. Oh my gosh, the Canadian flag! Am I crossing the border? Girl, oh my god, I think I'm about to drive across the freaking border. Look! Do you guys see the Canadian flag? Let me come over here. Oh my gosh! Did I just cross the border? No, I know I still have a ways to go. Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry, my camera was messing up when I grabbed it. Yes, I don't know if you guys could tell in my shaky video, the Canadian flag, we are getting close. I'm getting a little nervous because this was the one trip that I should have planned out better because it's international and I did not. I went to my phone carrier and they said, because it's just Canada and it's literally right next to New York, that, and they cover, I guess, Montreal. They said my data should be fine. It'll just be a little slow, but I didn't have to like purchase any special data. And Canada Goose said that they take American cash, debit, and credit card. So I should, in theory, be okay. The one thing that I am worried about is just where I'm going to park my car, because I feel like in a parking garage, maybe they'll take my credit card, but I feel like you would have to have Canadian cash for that. I don't know. Ooh, I'm getting nervous and excited. All right, well, I've got my passport. I don't know if you can see. It's really bright. There we go. Got my passport. And we are about to cross this border. So I will check in with you guys once I'm in Canada. Bye. Oh my god, you guys, I don't know if you can see. Wait, where did it go? Okay, that's the border crossing, and that's the Canadian flag waving. Oh my god! Oh my gosh, I hope they let me in the country.
Turn right to merge onto I-87 North.
Oh my gosh, look, it says United States of America back there. Look, that's America. That's Canada. Oh my gosh. That's America. And this is Canada. Ah! Okay, this is what the border looks like. You see the sign says stop in American and French. Okay. Ah! Okay, we're driving up.
Your passport, please.
Okay. Hi. Oh.
Where do you live?
In America.
Yeah, that's A continent, not a country.
Oh.
B, quite big. So where do you live?
New York.
Okay. What is the purpose of your trip?
Just to shop.
Shop.
I'm getting a winter coat.
Okay. How long do you expect to stay?
Just a few hours, like to go to the mall, the shops, and then come back.
Is it like, has it been already purchased?
No, I'm just going there.
And where's there?
I'm probably gonna start. I want to get a Canada Goose, so I'll probably see if they have my size there, and then it seems like they have some shops down that street.
Okay. What's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a news anchor.
Okay. Car belongs to whom?
This is my car.
Okay. It's made in Kentucky?
Yeah, I recently moved from Kentucky to New York for my new job.
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you, you too. Ah, okay, you guys. Oh my gosh, we just crossed the border. We're in Canada. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh, all the traffic signs are in French. We're in Canada. I don't know, like, if you guys heard or how much I will, like, show from, like, the little, like, vetting process, but, oh my gosh, I was so scared. I, like, pulled up, they were asking me so many questions, and I was, like, acting nervous just because I was worried about, like, my car situation, which he 100% asked me about, because he's like, where do you live? And my dumb self said, America. He said, where in America? And I said, in New York. And he's like, well, whose car is this? And I said, oh, let me get a shot of this. Okay, yeah, so like I was saying, he was like, where do you live? And my dumb self was like, America. Like, obviously, Imani, you just crossed the American border. But then he's like, where in America? And I was like, New York. And he's like, well, whose car is this then? And I'm like, here it is, they've got me. They've got my back's against the wall. And I'm like, it's my car. And he's like, but the car says Kentucky. And I was like, yeah, well, I just moved from Kentucky to New York. And I was like, this is it for me. They're going to tell me to turn around. And he's like, okay. And then he's like, well, what do you do? What's your occupation? And I said, I'm a news anchor. And that seemed to like calm him down some. And that happens for people a lot of time. I'm like, okay, cool. Then he's like, well, what are you doing here today? And I'm like, shopping. He was like, what are you shopping for? I said, a winter coat. What kind of coat? I said, Canada Goose. Like, he's like, did you purchase it already? I'm like, no, I'm just going to look. And he's like, well, what other shops? And I literally like had to tell him, okay, I want to go to Canada Goose. I saw there's some other shops on that street. I kind of, you know, how is a girl supposed to say she wants to frolic and do some international shopping and mosey about? He wanted to know my agenda. And of course, the one time I don't have a freaking agenda on a trip is the one time I get asked about it. So anyways, he's like, well, how long are you going to be here? And I'm like, I'm just here like a couple hours, do some shopping, and then come home. And he's like, okay. But oh my gosh, he was not smiling. I tried to pull up and be like, hey. Like, he was not having it. He was for business. So now we're in Canada. I'm going to turn the camera around and let you guys see, but like, nothing's in English. Oh my gosh, let me see. Oh, my data is still working, but it is just a little bit of data like they told me it would be. And this says I'm like 30 miles away from Canada Goose, but I think I might want to go to that church first and then go to Canada Goose. Okay, here we are in Canada. Here's the Canadian streets. All the trees are dead because it's like winter time now, and the sky, like in the clouds and everything, is really gray. So yeah, this is what it looks like. There's no other cars. What does this sign say up here? Maybe this will be in English. No, okay, you guys, look at all these signs. They are in French because people here in Canada speak French, which I knew, but I just thought was like really interesting. You be my American boy, American boy. Can we get a Hey you guys, so I am here in Canada. We are in downtown Montreal, as you can see. at the buildings, and look how cute these little sculptures are. You can hear a man, aside from the barking, a man that's playing beautiful live music. He's playing Beauty and the Beast now. Beautiful. And up here is the church, Notre Dame. It's beautiful, beautiful here. And all the buildings, look. And everything is so like well maintained. Everyone has been so like nice. I'm like, oh my goodness, let me give you a better shot of this church because it is breathtaking. Okay, you guys, so I just spent a little bit of time walking around downtown because I just wanted to see a little bit of it. And now I'm sprinting back to my car because I didn't really fully understand like the parking situation. I was lucky to find a spot pretty close, but hopefully my car is not towed because my car gets towed in Canada. That's a whole nother situation, but it's so cute here. The air is like so clean, the streets are clean, the people are so nice. I saw some cute stuff in the little souvenir shop, but I really got to get over to Canada Goose, and if there's time afterwards I'll go back. I saw this cute beanie that says like Montreal, Canada, and it's got the Canada colors and a little ball on the top. Because I do need a beanie. As you can tell, it's getting cold and my ears are cold. So, I think everyone knows that I'm American, even when I'm not speaking. I don't know. It's like a look they give. Probably because of my bright coat. Anyways, I'm just heading back to my car now, and then we're gonna head over to the shops, and I will check in with you guys later. Bye!
Starting route to Canada Goose. Head northeast on Rue Notre Dame West, then turn left onto Rue Saint-François Xavier.
She won't for my plaza, no, in the goose fire, with the shoe touch. Wanna meet the president, you gotta for the bank bros in the crew first. I know the truth first, not only that.
Your destination is on your right, Canada Goose.
Don't act a fool now. Always act a fool.
Arrived.
Ain't nothing new now. He crazy, I know what you're thinking. Rapping, I know what you're drinking. Rap singer, chain blinger. Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be mine? Would you be?
As you guys saw, I think you saw I walked around the other downside downtown area a little bit. It was real cute, real cute. So clean, so nice. And one of the other things I was concerned about, besides the language barrier and just trying to drive and like read the signs and like getting across the border, all the logistical stuff, I was also a little worried about just like being a black person in Canada. Like I didn't know what that would be like. And you know, in America there are sundown towns, and there's places that myself as a black woman, I'm just not gonna go, you know. And so I was like thinking in my head, I'm like, does that exist in Canada? Like, do they have places like that where like black people like don't really go, or they don't really feel like that's a place for them to be, or might not be safe, or what have you? I guess I don't really know the answer to that question, but I have seen more like black people out here than I was expecting. Everyone just seemed... Dude, please don't crash into my car. Okay. And everyone, sorry, like, this guy was backing into my car. But everyone just seems to be like having a great time, no problem. So yeah. All right, let's go in here.
You need to protect your beauty, coming off from the inside. Don't let nobody break through it. I'm sure you've had moments you still think about.
Okay, you guys, so as you can see, we are here outside of Canada Goose, going to see if they have the jacket that I'm looking for. So I'm going to check, and then I will check in with you guys later. Bye! Okay, you guys, so as you can see, I just left Canada Goose, and I got the goods. So I will show you guys, I think probably once I get back over the border, because now it's time to go home. Okay, bye. Hey you guys, so I just left Canada Goose. It's right in front of me. I just came out. Again, I found really great parking, like right in front of where I needed to go, which is great. I've got my Canada Goose Goose Down winter jacket. And I'm sorry I couldn't film in there on my camera. It was like moving, girl. But there was like a really long line. But then I thought about it. I'm like, of course, like there's like a long line like the club for Canada Goose in freaking Canada. Duh, everybody needs a winter coat out here. But I will try to insert some clips. They had this really cool experience that I think I told you guys about the cold room, and the girl, the essay that was helping me put the temperature to -18 to -20 degrees so I could see how cold it was in there with the jacket that I wanted to purchase. And she blew, like that wind blew on my face, and I thought I was gonna die. But then I was like, wait a minute, the jacket was keeping me warm. It did its job. So I'm like, girl, wrap this thing up. Because if it's going to keep me warm in Montreal, Canada, oh, it's for sure going to keep me warm in New York. And she said the same thing. So she gave me this big bust down, like big Bertha bag. Huge. It's got my coat in there. And I love that they put it in like an actual, sorry. So yeah, she gave me my purchase in this big Bertha bust down bag. I don't know if you guys could tell on camera, this bag is huge, like as big as like my Saint Laurent bag, like that big. I love that the jacket also came in like an actual like jacket bag, like an actual that I can like hang it up in, which is really nice. I tried to run into Tim Hortons, which I guess is like their McDonald's or like Starbucks or something. But they don't take American money. But I knew I would run into that, so I have like water and snacks in here. And yeah, great experience in Canada so far. But I have things I need to do back home, so we're probably about to head out. I had so much like fun in the short amount of time I've been here. I definitely want to come back and do a legitimate trip. And the language barrier wasn't too bad. Like most people here also speak English, and then all the signs are in French, but like it's not too bad. Like you can get around if you try. So okay. Oh, there's a lot going on down here. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Oh, do you guys see? I'm not gonna zoom in, but way back there's the American flag. And there's the border checkpoint. So we're about to cross back into America. I don't know how this is gonna go because I made a purchase. So I don't know if I have to like pay taxes on it or something. I really don't know. Where's my phone? There's the American flag. About to cross back into the country. But yeah, like I was saying, I made a purchase, a pretty pricey one, so I don't know like if they have to open the bag and check. I don't know if I have to pay taxes on it, or like I don't know what like the duties are. Like I've seen stuff that's like that says like duty free or oh, it says travelers avoid fines and delay. Declare fruits and vegetables, plants and cut flowers, meat and animal products, live animals. That's what I was wondering about too. If I was gonna stop at Tim Hortons, I think if I would have to like declare the food I got. I don't know how this works. I have no idea how this works, but we're about to find out. It's my turn. I'm nervous again. I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. Do you have a passport?
Oh, yes.
Thanks. If I get your back window down.
Yes.
So where are you going?
I am going back home in New York.
Okay. And what were you doing in Canada?
Shopping.
Where'd you shop at?
Canada Goose.
Okay. What all did you get?
I just got a winter coat.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long were you there?
A couple hours. I think I got in at like 11 or noon.
So you drove all the way
To get my winter coat, yeah.
Don't they have any stores nearby? Where did you have to go to get it? The actual Canada Goose store?
Yeah. They have a cold room too where you can like test the temperature.
And, well, I mean, can't you buy it online though?
I like the experience of it all.
Alright. Whose vehicle?
It's my car.
Can I see the registration? Is that a Kentucky?
It's Kentucky. I just recently moved from Kentucky to New York for my new job.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
What do you do for work?
I'm a news anchor.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, now that I'm done getting the third freaking degree, dang. We are back in, woo! Okay, like I was saying, now that I'm done getting the third freaking degree, we are back in New York! Woo! USA! Oh my god, girls, the lady to get back in the country was grilling me. She was like, oh, why were you here? I said to buy my winter coat. You can get that in New York where you're at. I'm like, no, like they don't have a Canada Goose like where I'm at, and like I could have gone to the one in the city, but you know, and I'm like, oh, they have this cold room, they have like, you know, I wanted to come to this one. Dang. And she's like, you can order it online. I'm like, dang girl, like you are all in my business. And she's like, that's all you got? And I'm like, that's it. She's like, you have some food or something? I'm like, no, like they didn't take my American money. And she's like, whose car is this then? I said, it's my car from Kentucky. She's like, oh, let me see some paperwork. I knew this was going to happen, but I'm like, girl, please. Like, and I was sitting there, like, I probably looked so, like, stressed out, and I think they were, like, running my stuff there. She was like, I couldn't find, like, the paperwork I needed. She's like, girl, go. But yeah, so back from my very first, not my first international trip, but my very first international trip to Canada. Yeah, she's an international girly. Well, I've got my big bag here with my Canada Goose jacket. And yeah, and then my other jacket is just down here because it was getting a little hot. But I was about to put it back on because it got cold. She made me roll down my back window, like, ooh, that was stressing me out. Also, like, this jacket, the green one that I was wearing, was getting so many compliments. You know you got a good winter coat when the girlies in Canada are complimenting the coat and asking where the coat's from. That's how you know you got a good winter coat. But yeah, I had the best time in Canada. You know, as far as the language barrier, so when I lived on the West Coast, I spoke conversational Spanish. I could speak it and understand it and write it. And then when I was younger, because you guys know I used to be a ballerina, I could speak a little bit of Russian and write it and understand it because my ballet teacher, shout out Vladimir Koleshnikov, was Russian. He came from Russia, the Russian ballet, you know, like the real deal. But then I moved away and I no longer know any of it and just know English. But being in Canada, like, and how everyone could speak like French and also English, I'm just like, I need to get back on like my language, like get back in my language learning bag. And I've been interested in French, but I also need to relearn Spanish. So maybe that's something that I can put as a goal for 2024, because I do plan to go to Europe sometime next year, and Canada was like a nice way for me to get my feet wet as far as like all the signs are in French and like people are talking a different language and your money doesn't really work over here like it does in America, and just like a kind of like beginner's way to see like what it would probably be like in Paris, right? Or like in France, anywhere like in Europe. Where they're not gonna like, I think, go as easy on me if I'm like, oh sorry, like I don't, you know, you get what I'm saying. But yeah, so now we're just back in New York. I don't know why I'm like acting like I'm so relieved. I guess because my money will work more in more places here, everywhere here. So now I got a voicemail from Joann's because I'm apparently on their speed dial because I've been buying too much Christmas stuff, and they're like, hey, like we got a new Christmas palette if you want to come see the new drop. So I'm about to pull up at Joann's because I do still need some stuff for my hot chocolate bar at my house. And I'm just gonna listen to my tunes, my Drake, on the drive home. And yeah, I will check in with you guys later. Bye. Hey you guys, so as you can tell, I am back from Canada, and obviously because I'm wearing this dress, just got home from work. But yeah, just a quick recap. Canada was amazing. Montreal was amazing. Like I mentioned before, I think I mentioned this earlier in the video, even though I can only stop in for a few hours, I definitely plan to make another trip to Montreal and have like a proper weekend getaway or weekend trip to really take in all the sights and sounds and smells and foods and all their culture and everything they have to offer, probably closer to summer or in the summer. And yeah, so I am back from Canada though with my Canada Goose purchase. And side note, this bag is huge. It's like the size of me. It's almost as big as my Saint Laurent bag, but I secretly like when the bags are this big because I can put it over my shoulder and it makes it easier to like get around. But something else I was saying on my Instagram story when I made this purchase, I just never thought, like, I'm not gonna say I never thought because I did think, but I just think it's crazy that, you know, I could be that girl, like, oh, running across the border to Canada for 4 hours to make a Canada Goose purchase, then running back because I don't have time to stay. I've got things to do, people to see, places to be. Like, hello, who do I think I am? Anyways, here's the purchase. So I figured I would just show you guys what I got. I couldn't really film in there. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw the different coats and everything that I tried on. It was a really cool experience once I got inside. The line was really long and I'm like, dang, like, don't you guys live in Canada? Can't you come here like any time of the year? But it is the start of winter season, so I guess everyone had the same idea that I did. The cool thing though, I had an essay help me once I got in there. Very nice. They had essays that spoke French, some that spoke English. Obviously I needed someone who spoke English because, yeah, I knew about 5 words, okay? So I tried on a bunch of different jackets, big ones, small ones, puffers, fleece, hood with fur, like no hood, And then I tried on their bestseller, which is what I ended up getting. And they had this really cool experience called the cold room, which I posted on my Instagram if you want to go check it out and learn more. But at select Canada Goose locations, they have this like icebox freezer room, and you can take the jacket of your choosing, and each jacket has a different like temperature that it's supposed to keep you warm at, and you can try on the jacket and go into the Canada Goose cold room, and they set the temperature, they lock you in there, they turn on freezing cold, heavy wind, Arctic wind, and they set the temperatures at negative 20 degrees, and you stand in there with the cold and the wind to see how your jacket will hold up in the harshest like winter elements and extreme winter temperatures. Like, talk about a real shopping experience. Like, I've never had a shopping experience like that. So obviously I took their bestseller coat into the Canada Goose cold room, and I think I'll put some videos in here. When the air first came on, I was like, but then I'm like, wait a minute, the jacket is keeping me warm. What ended up being cold was like my face and like my ears and things that weren't covered. But where the jacket was covering kept me warm in negative 20 degrees and ice cold wind. And they even had like ice sculptures and like ice cubes and ice. And it was crazy. It was really cool, but it was crazy. So I'm like, I need to buy this jacket. So let me show you the jacket. Here, it came in that bag that I showed you, and then it comes with this little coat bag that just says, I hope you can see that. It says Canada Goose, and then it has these strap buckles, and it just says Canada Goose all the way around. I broke my nails also. I have my nail appointment tomorrow. I'm sorry, you guys. And then I think you can see that. Yeah, it says Canada Goose Arctic program. It's got a zipper here, and this you can put over your shoulder like a bag too. Okay, so let's open it. Let me undo the buttons. Okay, and here's the zipper, and the zipper just says Canada Goose as well. Hold on, I need to come to this side. So let's open this bad boy. Oh, there she is. Ooh. Oh, they gave me the hanger too. Good, so I can keep it on the hanger. So here is my Canada Goose. Oh, hold on. I have Target bags down here. I just came from the store too. Here is my Canada Goose jacket. Ah! So as you can see, I got the black puffer, because are you from New York even? Do you have a black puffer jacket even? Hello. But I got it because I knew I wanted black, because you guys know, like, I wear a lot of black. I'm just that girly, and it will be good because I can wear it to work, or I could wear it like in my daily personal life. I could dress it up, dress it down, whatever. Here is the Canada Goose logo. Hold on, let me switch sides here. Woo! And it just says Canada Goose Arctic program, like right there. And look at this. This is puffa jacket. And then there's the zipper, and it says Canada Goose, and you can see it says Canada Goose on the hanger, and it's got a nice puffer hood. I'm trying to show you guys this material, baby. And it's kind of like, this is the women, so it kind of cinches at the waist. Let me try it on. But yeah, like I was saying, so this one's their best seller, and I think that makes sense because I feel like it's the most like versatile. I definitely didn't want anything too crazy. Like, they had some like Antarctica looking jackets in there, and I tried them on for fun, but I'm like, it was just not realistic for me to wear every day, like, especially being claustrophobic. It has this, hold on, Canada Goose tag, and then the inside just says, oops, my gosh, my nails looks okay. And then the inside just has like a little bit more information. What does it say? Oh, it says made in Canada. That would make sense. With domestic and imported materials. And then I think this is in French below. And the Canadian logo, and it says the website. Okay, so like I was saying, this is their bestseller, which makes sense because I feel like it's most everyday. Like you can wear this in so many different scenarios. Ooh, I forgot how this fit already. This is nice. Look how it cinches my wrist. And I have baby wrists, so like, and you're gonna cuff me? Yeah. Yeah. I really needed just a jacket, like a good everyday jacket. Like I didn't want something big and bulky because as a news anchor, I'm not really like out in the elements as much as like some of our field reporters who are in the field. But I definitely did want a jacket because I know there still will be those times where I need to be in the field during the winter and I want to be able to be comfortable. And then also, but I felt like I didn't need anything too crazy because I won't be out in the elements too much. Like if I can avoid it, you get what I'm saying. But also in like my personal life, on the weekends, you know, I like to run around. I like to go run errands. And if I'm running to Target or Home Goods or to get my nails done or whatever, just something, I just needed something to get me through my first New York winter, child, okay? Because I'm not trying to be out here fighting for my life. So, and this is cute. This is so cute. Is it giving Canada Goose girly? Ah! I feel very New York. And I got it just in time. We had our first snowfall last week, but it was like my day off. I was indoors. It was super light. It wasn't crazy. But I think another one's coming at the end of the week. So I'm like, let me unbox this jacket now because I'm gonna need to use it. It fits me so well. So it goes down to there. You can see the little puffer hood. Oh, she's giving. Oh, she's giving too much. Let me see, where's the pockets? Okay, the pocket's warm too. Ah! So yeah, this is the coat that I went with. And I'm super glad. This was a perfect, just what I was looking for. Not too big, not too small. It's got a shape, but it's still a little puffer. It's not too matte, not too shiny. Like just, it has a little bit of everything. I'm walking this way every day for as much as she cost. Oh, but that's the final thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is the cost was actually not bad. So I don't know what the exchange rate is or like how that works for Canada. I had called them before I went out there and they mentioned that they accept American money and American credit cards and debit cards. And like basically to make this big of a purchase, like I wouldn't need to exchange my money or get Canadian cash or anything. So I'm like, great. So they went to ring this jacket up. I think this jacket cost on the American website $900. Yes, $900 for this jacket, okay? They went to ring it up in Canada and at the register they said it was $1,100. And I was like, pardon? And she's like, yeah, but it was like in Canadian. So I'm like, are you sure it's 1,100 American dollars? And she's like, yeah, after tax. Like, here's what it was before tax. This is after tax. And I'm like, okay. But then, so then I just ended up paying it. I was a little annoyed because I'm like, I didn't understand. Like, you know, I thought like, am I getting played here? Whatever. I purchased it. I left the store. Then I got home and I checked my bank and it actually rang the jacket up for $800. So, and then I'm like, they must have made a mistake. And I kept checking like days later. No, that was the price. So I paid in Canada. I used my American like debit card, like bank card or whatever for my American bank account to purchase this jacket. So I don't know like exactly how the exchange rate works, but not only was the jacket not more expensive in Canada, I actually ended up saving $100. It ended up being $100 less than what it would have been if I bought it here in America. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm describing it right. So it ended up being a deal. I thought the girl was like trying to run me up, and she actually ended up saving me $100. So I'm like, oh. And then the shopaholic in me got to thinking, and I said, wait a minute, don't let me find out that everything is cheaper in Canada with American money. But no, next time I will try to exchange my money, because I felt bad being that American, like, oh, here's my American card, like, anyways. So yes, this is the jacket. I am so excited and so ready for my very first New York winter. And I feel super prepared for it now. Now I just think I didn't get the beanie. The girl was trying to talk me into the beanie, but I don't like how it smushes like my hair down. So I usually do like earmuffs or something, but now I'm thinking about getting the beanie or like maybe like a scarf. I just feel like it needs a little accessory to go with it. I'm gonna see if they got a scarf. But yeah, so this is the jacket. Let me know what you think. And I'm also getting a Mackin, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna come back. Jacket from Mackage. I don't know what I'm saying. Them also. So yeah, we should be set. In Kai's kitchen in the Canada Goose. Isn't that what Drake said in Summer 16? All right, I'm rambling. Bye. Hey you guys, so I just got home from work, and first of all, look how cute this dress is. Like this sleeve is this color, and then this one's that color, and then it's like color coordinated. You get it? You get it. You get me. Anyways, but I got some packages in, so I figured I would just unbox them and show you guys what I recently purchased. Okay, so you guys know that I'm so bad at opening packages on camera, so I just opened them to save us like the embarrassment and the time. So here's the purchases that I have. So first, let's start with the good, okay? So I got a new pair of shoes, a pair of heels. They're by Badgley Mishka. Not the box coming dusty, it's fine. And they make really cute like luxury shoes. So I'm super excited about these ones that I purchased. So on the top of this lid, it just came with these for the bottom of your heels if you have to replace like that little heel. You guys know what I'm talking about if you buy heels. And then extra jewels because the shoes I bought are bedazzled, honey. And then this is the dust bag. I don't know if you can see, but it says Badgley Mishka on it. There you go. And it's like a rose pink, dust pink color. I need to, the lighting here, I don't know if you can really see. Let me just come over here. And then here is the packaging. We're going to, I'm nervous. Like I bought these on a whim. But they were on sale and they just looked so cute. I was like, I have to. Dang, more packaging. This packaging is taking me out. Hold on. Okay, here's the shoe. This part's extra packaged because like I said, it's bedazzled. Ooh, girl. Oh my God. Oh, read it and weep, ladies. Read it and weep. Look at this heel. Look at the detail. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Look at that attention to detail. So here's the shoe. It has this little like, let me take that out. So it just says Badgley Mishka. It's like a pretty rose gold color, like a blush pink. And then the heel is like a good size, not too bad. Oh wow, I'm in love. A nice cute little peep toe. And then those things I was showing you, if I mess this part up, I can replace it with the ones they gave me. And I got size 9.5. Badgley Mishka. But they, on the website, they ask you like your other size. So like typically like I'm a 40, but I can go like 39, 39.5, etc. So that's like right the same as this. And I have a women's empowerment brunch coming up this week, and I think I'm gonna try to style that shoe with a new Badgley Mishka dress I just got. Hold on. Okay, so I got this new Badgley Mishka dress. I have to steam it, like, please. And the event is also about women's health and wellness and like breast cancer awareness and heart health. And so I just feel like, I don't know exactly how I'm going to make it work, but I feel like this could be cute. It's like this pink little dress and it has pleated detailing on it. And then it is just by Badgley Mishka. So I don't know. Okay, so that's my first purchase, okay? The next thing I got off Amazon, and it's this game called We're Not Really Strangers. I got the couples edition, like, because you can play with your man, like, if you want, or they have different ones you could play, like, with your families, with your siblings, like, grandparents, like, they have all different types, and it's basically this game that's, like, trending right now, or, like, going viral, because I guess it asks you, like, super, like, maybe like intimate or like questions to like make you like vulnerable and just get to know someone like on a much deeper level. And I've been hearing great things, like people are like, oh my gosh, I was crying like 20 seconds into the game. And I'm like a Sagittarius, so like I'm about pushing boundaries. So I was like, let me buy this game, and you know, it's getting cold, we don't want to go out as much, you know, so you want to stay in the house, like play games, board games, watch movies, whatever. Yeah, so I'm gonna open this up and just look at a card or two and maybe tell you guys a card or two to like see what it's giving. Okay, so I opened it up for you guys. They separated it into 3 categories. There's level 1, perception, and then there's level 2, which is connection, and then there's level 3, which is reflection. I just opened the first one. And okay, let me just read a few if you're interested. So one question says, how do I show you I'm upset without telling you I'm upset? That's a good question to like ask your partner. And then here's a red one, wild card. Rate each other's cuddling skills on a scale of 1 to 10, compare and explain. Okay. This one says, what do I love that most people dislike? Okay. Oh, let's not read that one. What do you think is the greatest source of stress for me right now? What about me most intrigued you before we started dating? Oh, these are like, I'm not reading them all because this is, again, the couples edition. So some of them are like more personal questions, but they're really good questions in here. And then again, I'm assuming that each level gets deeper and deeper, with like level 3 being the deepest. So perception, connection, reflection. And it's just, I think, questions like you might not think to ask someone like off cuff, you know? So I'm super excited to like have like a night in and maybe like bake a pizza, like have a glass of wine and play this game. And again, it's called We're Not Really Strangers. I got it off Amazon, but you can get it a bunch of different places, I believe. And again, I got the couples edition, but they have friendship edition, they have like family edition. I think they have like literally like 3, 4, or 5 different versions. So you can play with whoever you want. You can play by yourself, get to know yourself better. So yeah, so that's my packages. I'll let you guys know how I style the shoe with the dress. I'm still like, I don't know about that, but I love these heels so much. Like, and the dust bag matches the heel exactly. Like, I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah. I'm becoming a shoe girl. Like, moved to New York, became a shoe girl. Okay. I will check in with you guys later. Bye.